हेलो स्टूडेंट, दिस इज राकेश और आप देख रहे हैं स्पेशलाइज्ड ट्यूटोरियल। आज हम बात करने जा रहे हैं सी प्रोग्रामिंग में बेसिकली क्लास एंड ऑब्जेक्ट की। क्लास एंड ऑब्जेक्ट में हम आज जो टॉपिक कवर करेंगे एमसीक्यू में डिफरेंट वे ऑफ स्पेसिफाइंग अ क्लास एंड क्रिएटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट, डिफाइनिंग एंड नेस्टिंग ऑफ द मेंबर फंक्शन, प्राइवेट, स्टैटिक एंड कांस्टेंट मेंबर फंक्शंस. This basically topics will be covered to the MCQs. So aspirant, just continue with us and we will provide you the more and more videos related to the C programmings and which is very important for your exams. So just start. So first question, in C++, the declarations of a functions and variable are collectively called. In C++, the declaration of functions and variable are collectively called. So class member, function member, object member and member variable. Obviously class member. Okay. Question number 2. Keyword private and public use in C++ are known as. Keyword private and public use in C++ known as keyword label, visibility labels and declaration labels and display label. What is? So visibility label. Okay. Question number 3. The variable declaration inside the class are known as data member and function are known as. The variable declaration inside the class are known as data member and functions are known as data function, inline function, member function and member variable. Okay. So member function. In the variable declaration inside the class are known as the data member and function are known as member variable. C is the right answer. Okay. Question number 4. Only the what can have access to the private member and public private function. Private member and private functions. Only the what can have access to the private member and private function. So data functions, inline function, member function and member variable. So member functions. Okay. Only the member functions can only have to be private member and private function. Question number 5. The binding of the data of the function together into a single class type variable is referred to as. Okay. Sorry, in this case we have not made up an encapsulation is the right answer. Okay. Okay. Question number 6. Which of the following statement about member function and true or false? Which of the following statement about member function are true or false? True or false? Member questions. So just think it very carefully. So first statement, a member function can call another member function directly using the dot operator. A member function can call another member function directly using with the dot operator. That is a false. And second, the member function can access the private data of the class. It is a true. So first false, second true. False, true, false, true. Yes, B is the right answer. Okay. Question number 7. When the function is defined inside a class, when a function is defined inside a class, it is treated as a data function, inline function, member function and variable functions. So inline function. When a function is defined inside a class, it is treated as an inline function. Question number 8. A member function can be called by using its name inside another function of the same class. Okay, another function the same class which is known as the what member function. Which is known as a what member function. Subfunction, submember, nesting and sibling. So nesting. Okay. Question number 9. A what member function can only be called by another function and it is a member of its class. So friends, static, public and private. Obviously private. So private member functions can only be called by another functions that is a member of its class. Now take a question number 10. What member variable is initialized to 0 when the first object of the class is created where no other initialize is permitted? So friends, static, public and private. What is? Yes, statics. Okay. Static member variable is initialized to 0 when the first object is its class is created when no other initialize is permitted. Question number 11. Question number 11, you have to be just true and false statement. Okay. Characteristic of steady data member. Characteristics of steady data members, true or false. Okay. So just evaluate. Just think it very carefully. So first statement is only one copy of static member is created for the entire class and it's shared by all the objects of the class, no matter how many objects are created. Only one copy of static member is created for the entire class and is shared by all the objects of the class, no matter how many objects are created. Okay, it is a true statement. And static member of variable is visible only within the class, but it is lifetime is entire program, Okay, it is also true. Both statements are basically true. So A true is. Now take a question number 12. Static variable are associated with the class itself rather than with any class object. They are also known as what is? Class variable, object variable, function variable and internal variable. What is? Yes, class variable. So static variables are associated with the class itself rather than with any class object. They are also known as class variable. Question number 13. Static variables are like as they are declared in a class. Okay, as they are declared in a class declaration and defining in the source file. So options are inline member function, non-inline member function, static member function and dynamic member functions. So non-inline member function, basically static variables are like a non-inline member functions and as they are declared in the class declaration that defining the source file. Okay, now take the next question, question number 14. What can have access to other static member declaration in the same class? Okay, so options are constant member function, private member function, static member functions and friend functions. What? So static member functions can have access to only other static member declaration in the same classes. Okay. Question number 15. A static member function can be called using the what instead of the object? What is the variable name, function name and class name and object name? What? So it is a class name. Static member functions can be called using the class name instead of its objects. So question number 16. Which while using an object as a function argument, a copy of the entire object is passed to the function. In what method? Which method actually basically used to be object to the function argument? A copy of the entire object are passed by the function. So pass by value, pass by reference, pass by variables and pass by functions. Which is? So pass by value. Basically the pass by value functions, this is the method used to be copy of the entire object to pass into the function. It is a very important question. Okay, so pass by value, pass by reference and pass by variable and pass by functions, this all actually method as a very important topic for the exam purpose and usually they just ask of 1 or 2 questions regarding this past by. So just read carefully in your textbooks, and either you will be just watch our video, we will be provide this. Okay, so now take the next question. Question number 17. What although not a member functions has full access right to the private member of the class? So constant member function, private member function, static member function, and friend functions. So friend functions, basically friend functions, although not a member functions, has a full access right to the private method of the class. So question number 18. What can be invoked? What can be invoked like a normal function without the help of any other object? Okay, so constant member function, private member function, static member function, and friend functions. Okay, so this is also a friend functions, can be invoked like a normal function without the help of any object. Now take the next question. Question number 19. So what can only be called by another function? This is a member of its class. So options are constant member function, private member function, static member function, and friends functions. So basically a private member function can call be the another function that is a member of its class. Now last question of this MCQs. So if a member functions doesn't alter any data in the class, so that may be declared as what? Constant member functions, private member functions, static member functions, or friend functions. Yes, constant member functions. So if a member function doesn't alter any data in a class, that may be declared as a constant member functions. Okay, so aspirant, I hope you enjoy our MCQs and just evaluate your knowledge. So kindly like, subscribe, and share our videos. So thank you for watching our video.